Hi crypto fans, welcome back here with more news on the Bitcoin, and today we're looking into more updates on the coin as itself, and we're looking into the fight against the XRP. So we are going to discuss a lot of interesting information about the price and what's the next move for Bitcoin, where is it heading, where is it going. We're going to talk about everything here, so let's start. First of all, exactly 10 years ago today, the term HODL was born in a drunken rant that turned into a rally cry for the Bitcoin revolution. I'm hodling, happy HODL day. I typed that title twice because I knew it was wrong the first time. Still wrong, girlfriend's out of the arcade. There's some joke around, so if you have time you can read it by yourself, but we are here for the news. Bitcoin 2024 will be the 7th year we spend inside this rising channel. As shared since the summer, I'm expecting consolidation below the 48k and the single most important level to break. ETFs and halving event approaching fast. Hold on tight and enjoy the ride that we are prepared for. As long as Tether keeps on being printed here, I will remain bullish on the Bitcoin. And next, here we go. This regard told me Bitcoin is falling, look at the fees. And the best base lawyer, the higher the fee, the healthier the network. It is an indicator of how much people value owning and moving the bearer asset. Demand adjust to block space supply, simple. For everything else, lawyer twos. Exactly, the fees are determined by the free market, and if it doesn't get fairer than that. A $1 trillion market target price is at $51,000, and then we are actually getting the $1 trillion market position. Next we go here. Bitcoin doesn't have a marketing department, so people must do their own research. UTXO management, seed phrase, passphrases, hardware wallets, cold storage, multi-sig, still plates, and nodes. You need and you must help your family and friends with this. Recent analysis of the Bitcoin price movement suggests that there are gaps at the 39,420, 41,960, and $45,090. Using Fibonacci retracement, it is observed that the 41,960 gap aligns with the golden pocket, and at a key level in the mid-term trading, which has been tested and breached multiple times. The potential trading scenario includes initially targeting the 39,420 gap, strategies that might trigger the maximum market pain and stop-loss hunting. This could be following by filing the 41,960 gap, which could define the trading range for this week. Subsequently, a new gap might be created over the weekend, leading to the filing of the 45,090 gap in the following week, and please maintain risk management throughout these movements. Assalamu alaikum, good morning next family. Bitcoin and Ether deep in Asia trading, but market remains resilient. Liquidations reach 103.5 million in the past 12 hours, with the Bitcoin long positions taking a hit. And keep an eye on rising gas fees and the Lawyer One tokens. Pretty obvious where we are right now. So if you look at this screenshot, if you look at it and just think about where we at, we are in a disbelief. That people disbelieve the price. We might fall down, we might expect the rise, but still, some of you need to understand that when the disbelief starts, it is about to start going up, and the expectations should be real. The Bitcoin camp has another major existential crisis about what is it should and shouldn't be. Ethereum is wrecking their users by promoting scams. Having an immutable smart contracts that can never be changed without ripping the underlying network lawyer apart is truly special. Next post we go, and it is obvious to me that people who are currently hysterical about the ordinals Bitcoin fees never truly grabbed with the mathematical implications of the backspace cap and the arguments presented by big blockers. The fact is, Bitcoin block space is absurdly scarce and absurdly valuable, just like Bitcoin as an asset. It must remain so in order to support mining in perpetuity in a world where the subsidy runs out. To be able to send a multi-million or multi-billion-dollar transactions that settle globally in 10 minutes in a completely uncensorable and trustless manner is a very, very valuable thing. In a hyper-Bitcoinized world, a single Bitcoin TX is likely to cost the equivalent of tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. This would still be a minuscule percent fee for a final settlement of the transaction using a physical asset worth millions, billions of dollars. So think about how much you would pay in fees to sell a $500,000 house for a physical asset to change hands. On the order of 30,000, and it takes weeks. Think about how much it costs to transport 1 million of gold. This was what the big blockers argued. This was the math that they did years ago and concluded the block space must increase for Bitcoin to scale globally. They were wrong, but they were smarter than the anti-ordinals hysterics because they realized the implication of keeping block size small and fixed necessities that Bitcoin scales in lawyers, and the vast majority of humans in planet Earth never send a base lawyer transactions. So this has been clear for years. If you're surprised or shocked by the fees we're seeing now, or if you think something needs to be done about them, regardless of what is causing them, you're worse than the big blockers because you never truly understood their argument, and these fees are still cheap. If you believe hyper-Bitcoinization is inevitable, then the current fees are absurdly cheap as 40,000 Bitcoin. If you build a product that only works with $1 to 10 Bitcoin transaction fees, hell, even $100 fees, you build a shitty product with a flawed premise. Ordinals, unless they find some enormous economically valuable use case, are a blip. They are not worth fighting. They are destined to be competed out by transactions with much higher economic value. And in conclusion, if you think these fees are a problem that needs a solution, you never really grabbed with what the big blockers argued years ago, and you can cope and settle into the void. Next we go with here is on the radar news. Just in, NFT sales on a Bitcoin are now 4 times larger than Ethereum and Solana combined. Drinking your milkshake. Bitcoin liquidation map showing that a big cluster is forming around the 41,300 on the lower time frame, and if Bitcoin would take a look, there is expected break off the lower time frame downtrend. Next we go with, as we're just 14 days before the window opens for the acceptance of the Bitcoin spot ETF, you could check how it was when the gold spot ETF was about to get started and how the gold actually risen. You're not bullish enough on a Bitcoin, and here we can see that Bitcoin is actually programmed and it's only going up and up and up to $1 million price. Also, XRP and the Bitcoin comparison, as XRP is stronger than Bitcoin. On May 22nd, the XRP Bitcoin chart handed a crucial movement showcasing bullish signs that sparked interest. Check it out for the full scoop. Chart updates, XRP's gone over Bitcoin. Green area will elongate opening vibes, red area either uncertainty or golden chance. The initial push was for XRP to break its descending wedge. While it did breach, the momentum didn't hold. The current XRP Bitcoin chart paints a picture of XRP hovering under the yellow triangle as Bitcoin soared to 44,000 line in a bullish force. Back on January 4th, 2021, XRP Bitcoin was at a 50,637 with a Bitcoin USD at around the 42,000. Fast forward, XRP and Bitcoin now is 4 zeros and a 14.5, while the Bitcoin holds steady at a 41,000, 42,000. So a whooping 129% surge for XRP against Bitcoin, and its dollar value highlights its strengths. This bullish stance cements XRP's dominance in the market cycle. The impending move might test XRP army and XRP holders' patience, but after scrutinizing countless charts and applying the rational analysis, I firmly see 1.3 to 1.5 on horizon, and my dollar targets remain rock solid. That's all the news we got on the Bitcoin. We must fight back the cryptocurrency market and show what Bitcoin actually values. See you in the next one, and peace.